Nope, no freezies. Doubtful. We'll finish one route today. Yeah, she'll be the next one. So today we will finish up. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty confident that we'll probably, I would expect, finish up with Lisa today. I would think. The cramp. I would remove it if I could, but for some reason on well, let's see. That should do it, actually. Not sure if that worked. Oh, it did go away. Alright. Because indeed, the leaderboard thing is so stupid. Madison happy to be home? Good, I'm glad for her. Heck! Can you try something new and eat some dragon fruit? No! but thank you for the $10. Thank you for the super chat. And yes, welcome home, Madison. It's barely flavorless. Yeah, that makes sense. I can believe it being sort of mostly water. Honestly, it's like my, like... As far as dragon fruit goes, it's not even like, no, I don't wanna... It's more just like, I don't wanna spend money on it. Frankly, if I did eat it, I expect my reaction would probably be, it's edible, it's fine, it's whatever. Like, I expect it'd probably be like, yeah, it's whatever. But... I don't want to spend money on it. Something else you haven't had? A lot of things. Something else I haven't had? A woman. Have you ever tried it? I doubt it. I can't imagine I've been in a situation where I would have tried it. Hey, Buttercup. Hey, it's your favorite game, Buttercup! And no, it'll probably take another... Realistically, probably looking at like maybe 2 more months for this game. Maybe close to 2 months to 2 more months for this game. We'll see, but... How about this? Next week, I will take a break from this one, and I'll do a one-off game. How about that, Buttercup? Next time, I'll do like a sort of one-off game. Won't say what it is. I won't say what the game is. All I will say is I am quite confident it won't last multiple weeks. Cyberpunk? Well, no. I have actually completely finished recording Cyberpunk. Still need to actually upload the last dozen episodes of it. The last dozen videos. But that I recorded, pre-recorded. That's not a game that I live stream. That's a game that I pre-record so that I can... Whenever I feel like I can pause, I can look shit up. So that I can make it, lots and lots of details. Now, the one-off game for next week, it's, it looks very unique. Anyway, 15 minutes, so get up, you're gonna be late. That is what I woke up to, and I found Forney on the verge of tears for some reason, slapping my cheek frantically. That hurts. At last, you're awake! My body felt heavier than usual. Getting up required some actual effort. Ugh, I don't feel rested at all.
もう、クリスったら全然起きないんだもん。心配しちゃったじゃない。
Unbelievable! You weren't waking up at all. Do you know how worried I was? Huh? I really wasn't getting up? I looked at the clock. It was nearly 10. Considering the time I'd need to change and get ready, I'd barely make it to school on time if I ran there. Why didn't you wake me up was what I wanted to say, but didn't.
だから、何度も起こしたのに起きないからじゃない。
Like I said, I tried everything, but you just wouldn't wake up. I'm sorry.
昨日帰ってきてから一回も起きないんだもん。さすがに心配しちゃったよ。
You didn't wake up once since getting home last night. I was really worried. There was this practice session yesterday.
へえ、そんなに練習したんだ。
Wow, that must have been some session. Forney must have been relieved to hear that because she finally went back to her usual tone of voice. Not that I had that luxury, of course. Sorry, I'll talk about it later. Sure. Grasping the situation, Forney didn't say anything else and simply watched me get ready. I put on the uniform that I'd thrown onto the bed last night, washed my face, and headed out. See you later. When I reached school, I stopped running and walked instead, breathing deeply so I could regain my composure. Looking at the clock, I felt relieved. I wasn't able to get here 5 minutes early like Miss Cordell had suggested, but I'd be there before the bell went off. I'm sorry I'm late.
ギリギリだな。
Barely made it. I sat down and silently prepared my foretell. I didn't have time for small talk. Right about the same time I finished setting up the foretell, it was time for class.
よろしい。では、今日のレッスンだが。
Good. Now, about today's lesson. She paused for a while.
クリス、パートナーは決まったのか？
Chris, have you decided on a partner? Well, I couldn't say that I had. We were going to continue with the ensembles in my room, that was certain. But that was the same as leaving things undecided.
一つ気になることがある。君はパートナーにリセルシアを選ぶつもりか？
I have to ask you one thing. Do you plan to choose Lycelsia as your partner? After seeing my hesitation, Ms. Cordell went straight to the heart of the matter.
この前旧校舎の前で会った時からそうだとは思っていたが、まさかその通りだとはな。
I'd suspected it ever since we met in front of the old wing that day, but I never thought it'd come to this. Ms. Cordell had correctly interpreted my silence.
知っているのか？
I assume you know that she's a foretell student?
それだけじゃない。
No, not that. Lycelsia Cesarini. Mr. Cesarini's...
ああ、娘だ。
Yes, his daughter. Ms. Cordell seemed surprised to hear that coming from my mouth. Hey, Alia.
そこまで分かっていて、なぜ？
If you already knew that, then why? In principle, we're free to pick anyone, right?
それでもだ。意味は分かっているな。
Even so, do you understand the implications of your choice? I do. She paced back and forth across the classroom, deep in thought. I had never seen her do that before. I couldn't say anything else, so I waited for her to speak.
昨日のグラーベ先生の講義の後だったかな。
This happened after Mr. Cesarini's lecture yesterday. Ms. Cordell abruptly began her explanation. Upon seeing my anxiety, she smiled.
クリスがあの講義に参加しているとは思わなかったかな。
I didn't expect you to participate in that lecture, Chris.
その講義の後、先生が私の元に来て、ありがたい忠告を残していったよ。
After that lecture, he came to see me with a much appreciated word of advice. What did he say?
君の生徒に余計なことをさせないように忠告してくれないか、とね。
He asked me to tell you not to do anything unnecessary. Well, that's vague. So, are you telling me not to?
さあ、クリス次第だな。
Who knows? That's up to you, Chris. Huh? What do you mean by that?
原則として誰でもいいことになっている。自分で言ったのに忘れたのか？
Anyone's possible in principle. You said so yourself, or have you forgotten? No.
私は彼の言葉を忠実に伝えただけだ。それ以上のことは 君の担当である私に全てが任せられているのだよ。
All I'm doing is conveying his words faithfully. The rest is all up to me, your teacher in charge. In other words?
リセルシアは歌がうまいのか？
Does Lycelsia sing well? Yes, I think so.
パートナーに誘えるのか？
Can you bring yourself to ask her to be your partner? I don't know.
それでは許可できないな。せめて絶対に誘いますくらい言ってもらわないと。
Then I can't allow it. Not unless you're absolutely sure that you'll ask her. If I said I would you allow it?
そうだな。見て見ぬふりくらいはしてやれるだろうな。私にも一応立場というものがある。推奨は無論できない。ただし。
Well, the most I could do would be to turn a blind eye. I do have my position to consider, you know. I can't recommend it, of course. But...
預かり知らぬところで起こったことまでは責任は持てない。
I can't be responsible for things that happen without my knowledge. Ms. Cordell. I knew what she was saying wasn't irresponsible. She wasn't giving up her responsibility. She was entrusting me with it. That much I knew.
ただし、条件がある。
But there's one condition. What is it?
卒業発表で納得させられるだけの演奏をしろ。もちろん、私をではない。
Give a convincing performance at the graduation recital. Not for me, of course. Understood.
いいのか？そんなに安請け合いしてしまって。
Are you sure? You don't seem to have given it enough thought. Actually, I have.
ならいい。では、聴かせてもらおうか。練習している曲を。
I certainly hope so. Well then, let's hear it. The song that you've been practicing. She didn't sound interested at all. Is it really okay?
何を言っているんだ？私は何も知らない。忠告はきちんとした。
What are you talking about? I don't know anything. I told you what I was supposed to. Okay.
なら早く始めるように。その結果以下では見て見ぬふりもできなくなるかもしれないからな。
Then hurry up and play. Depending on how you perform, I might not be able to turn a blind eye even. Okay. Filled with determination, I placed my fingers on the portal. Ms. Cordell sat still, her eyes closed, until the last sounds at the portal faded to silence. Then she spoke in a whisper.
いい曲だな。
It's a good song. She wasn't talking about my performance. But Ms. Cordell's response told me that she'd turn a blind eye to what I was about to do.
これは恋人を思う曲か？
Is this song about a lover's thoughts? No. Based on what I could remember of Lisei's lyrics, it didn't seem that way.
そうか。なら私の聞き違いだな。だがいい曲には変わりない。演奏も申し分なかった。
Is that so? Then I must be mistaken. Anyway, it's still a good song. And well played, too. Why, thank you. Catherine! Thank you for 20 gift memberships, Catherine! And congratulations to, K-Baby, House of Sosa, Arlove, Skogan Whisper, Coffee is bad. I agree, coffee is bad. Dove Girl, Shaz, Maddie S. Kipper, Crafting Therapy, Bertha Tilda, Bekelkel, Ruby Feather, Midnight Sun, Common Sense, Amy Rich, They, That Ghastly Ghoul, Wido Bon Bitch, and Mama Moon and Pug Lover. That's shaking. Say that as point pen triple shot. Buttercup's going to burn down YouTube headquarters. Hey, Catherine, I do want to let you know, if you can, I would encourage you to come to next Saturday's stream. Gonna take a break from this game. I'm a tired girl, I need the caffeine. Next Saturday, I'll take a break from this game. Gonna do a one-off game. Not gonna spoil what the game is. But, I think it's one that people will enjoy. I think people will enjoy the game that I do next week, so... Anyway. Good to see ya. I didn't want to admit it, but that was due in some part to yesterday's lecture. I never thought that I'd ever hear such direct praise from Ms. Cordell. In truth, I thought I played quite well too. But if it hadn't been for yesterday's lecture, I probably wouldn't be getting all this praise. Should be able to. Should I have 3 days off this next weekend? Yay! Nice. But there was something else that bothered me. Putting my heart into the song. The result of my almost unconscious attempt to do that had been Ms. Cordell's reaction. In other words, had I put my heart into recreating a lover's thoughts? When I played that song, I couldn't help but think of Lisa. About the joyful gestures with which she sang, or the bashful smile she showed from time to time. I had faced the Fortale while calling those scenes to mind. Did I like Lisa, I wondered. Between liking and disliking her, of course I couldn't deny that I liked her. But at a deeper level, was it turning into something like my feelings for Arietta? For a lover, I wondered? If so, that wasn't good. Even though in my mind I denied it, the result was the same. I was fine if it was nothing more than Miss Cordell's imagination, but what if it was the truth? I would be hurting Ari, whether I consciously wanted to or not. No, it wasn't true. Ignoring my feelings for Lisa and Ari, I roused myself from my contemplations and turned to face Ms. Cordell.
考えは終わりか?
Are you done pondering? Yes.
では、時間はまだある。続けて弾くように。
Then continue playing. There's still time. Okay. As if in a daze, I started playing the Fortale once more. Stop there. Ms. Cordell interrupted my performance. She looked unimpressed. I'd played through the piece several times, but I wasn't able to keep my mind as clear as when I'd started. Specifically, I wasn't able to keep my mind off Lisa.
さっきまでの調子はどうした?
What's happening to you?
こんな調子では認められなくなる。
At this rate, you'll never convince him. Uh-huh.
今日はもういい。帰ってよく考えることだ。それまで私の考えていたパートナー候補のことは保留にしておく。
That's enough for today. Go home and think long and hard. Until then, I'll keep in mind the candidate I picked out. Huh?
悩み事か? それを解決しない限り、それは保留にしておく。
Worried about something? As long as it's unresolved, I'll keep that option open. Oh, okay.
来年頭の学院が始まる日までにきちんと決めておくように。今日はここまでだ。
Make your decision by the first day of school next year. That's all for today. Okay. That was Ms. Cordell's way of showing kindness. Feeling grateful, I packed up my Fortel and stepped outside. Barely half an hour had passed since the start of the lesson. But I didn't feel like going to the cafeteria, so I decided to go home. Wow! What happened, Chris? Forney sounded surprised to see me back home before noon. She hadn't laid out a towel yet by the front door, so I had to get one myself. Did something happen? You could say that. You don't look so good. There's that too, I guess. I was still feeling the exhaustion from yesterday. But it hadn't been that bad when I was playing the Fortel in front of Miss Cordell. Then you should just lie down and rest for today. Forney spoke kindly. She was worried about me. I was grateful that she showed such unconditional concern. Even though there was no end to her questions about trivial things, when it really mattered, Forney was always kind to me. Thanks. Shush now, just go to sleep. Okay. I quickly changed my clothes and gone to bed. Even though there were many things I had to think about, I started feeling sleepy right away. The last comment from you that showed up, Uncle Buck, was saying that dragon fruit is fairly flavorless. Whatever your last comment was, it didn't actually show up. That's the last thing I see from you is it's fairly flavorless. So, medicine's not too... Oh, that last... Oh. Well, that's sad. What's wrong? Midnight Suns thing. Get your job. I do remember the Midnight Suns from the 90s. Discriminating assholes. Oof. Yeah. 90s comic kid. Yeah, Midnight Suns were definitely a big thing back then. That's how all this started. Yeah. I have to say, Catherine, for a moment I was worried that you were excited about that, about the fact that Marvel is going to be publishing John Byrne's X-Men Elsewhere. Because fuck John Byrne. And yeah, this is a different Midnight Suns theme from the 90s, but... Sigh. Every time I sighed, Forney looked over at me with a look that suggested she had something to say. To dispel my anxiety, I tried playing the Fortell. But my heart wasn't in it, and my mood just kept worsening.
ねえ、クリス、休憩した方がいいんじゃないの?
Chris, maybe you should just take a break? I guess so.
ちゃんと約束はしたんでしょ? 時間までは決めてなかったっていうのはどうかと思うけど。
You guys made a promise, right? Although you didn't decide on a time, which is kind of odd. Mark vs. Blade. There was nothing I could say in return. It was Saturday, the day Lisa had promised to come over on, but there wasn't any sign of her. I'd done some simple cleaning up of my room in the morning as a way of distracting myself. Then in the afternoon, when she should have arrived, Lisa didn't show up either. Perhaps something came up all of a sudden.
まだ来ないと決まったわけじゃないんだから、ね。
We don't know for sure yet that she's not coming, right? That was weird. Funny. Everyone here? Everyone here? Yeah, that was weird. Hey, Rebecca. You're here? Weirdly, I might have two separate streams open right now? Hold on. Yeah, I somehow have two separate streams open right now. Yep, well, I don't know what the fuck happened. It crashed on me. It was on my iPad and first was on my TV. Like, it closed on me, and then I reopened it, and it's... I don't fucking know. Double stream, yep. Apparently that's just what I'm gonna be doing now. I'm just gonna be streaming two times. Just gonna be streaming double. YouTube's weird. Fucking whatever. Uncle Buck is saying to go out and come back in. Catherine! Thank you for 10 more gift memberships, Catherine! And congratulations to El Drosophilia, Ziploc Fresh, Saint Bogan Ratty, Mark O'Shaughnessy, Lee Tokyo, Kenzie, Hippie Peace, and Smoking Beauty. Which is only 9 people. Where's the last gift membership? YouTube? You can't see the other chat? Thinking apparently so. Alright. Close one of these. Fuck it. Fuck it, whatever. I'll just have 2 streams going at the same time, whatever, I don't want to risk closing one of them, and, it closes both of them, and then I have to restart a 3rd time, or, I don't want to take any risks right now. Hi, Jay. Alright, continuing on. I get it, Forney, but she's coming all the way here.
気の抜けた演奏を聴かせてがっかりさせるのね。
Turned on live chat on my TV. Is that Fruit Cup? That is Fruit Cup. You'll only disappoint her if you keep playing like that. That won't happen necessarily.
仮にならないとしても、 少しだけ休んで何か食べなきゃ体が持たないよ。
Even if it doesn't, your body will shut down soon if you don't rest or eat something.
それからでも遅くはないんじゃない？
You'll still have time to practice after that, won't you? Okay. Now that Forney mentioned it, I realized I was feeling a little hungry. To make sure that I was ready no matter when Lise came, I'd sat at the Fortel the whole afternoon. While I was having my meal, perhaps she'd show up. Whether she was late or not coming at all, there had to be some kind of reason. That's what I told myself as I stood up, trying to recall what I had left in the kitchen.
なんなら私とアンサンブルする？
Do you want to perform an ensemble with me? I'll think about it. I prayed it wouldn't come to that. Whether I was aware of the fact or not, time simply kept passing. When I thought about Lise and Arietta, a whole day would slip away before I realized it.
クリス、大丈夫？
Chris, are you okay? There's nothing wrong with me. Get back in the other chat. Hurrah! I was still lying in bed. Yesterday was the day Lise came. Or rather, Lise was supposed to come yesterday, and I waited for her in this room, alone. Forney was there, of course, sustaining me with small talk. To some extent, this was not an unexpected outcome. Perhaps Grave had found out about us and prevented Lise from leaving the house. I didn't even know where she lived, so I had no way to get in touch with her. All I could do was wait, and that's how time passed. The one silver lining was that I had plenty of time to think about Arietta.
なら起きてお昼ご飯でも食べれば？
In that case, how about getting out of bed and having some lunch? It's time for lunch already?
もう2時半だよ。朝はいつも通り起きたくせにずっとふてくされてるんだもん。リセにすっぽかされたのがそんなにショック？
It's 2:30? You were awake in the morning as usual, but you've been wallowing this whole time. Was it so shocking that Lise stood you up? Perhaps. Forney knew, of course, about Lise's planned visit yesterday. She hadn't been so direct yesterday, but seeing me staying in bed for 2 days probably made her lose all patience. Or perhaps she was trying to cheer me up. I hadn't told Forney about Grave, so that was the most she could do. Nor had I told her about Arietta.
もういい。夜になったらアンサンブルするから、それまでに何とかしておくんだからね。
Oh, I've had enough. There'll be an ensemble tonight, so you'd better pull yourself together before that. Sure. Seeing Forney behave normally helped calm me a little. But right away I started thinking about Lise and Arietta. Worrying about Lise's no-show. Feeling guilty about Arietta. They should have been separate issues, but they merged in my mind and I felt almost sick thinking about them. My feelings for Lise had slowly taken root and I wasn't even aware that they had done so. Perhaps the reason they had remained deep in my heart was because they had been pointed out abruptly by my teacher. But the more I thought about it, the more I couldn't stop recalling Lise, and the more my heart ached. My feelings for Arietta were still the same. Separately, I also realized that I had fallen for Lise. What if Lise didn't think of anything of me? But I came to see that such thoughts were no more than attempts to run away from my feelings. So what should I do? The fact remained that I'd betrayed Ari. By that time, it was no more than a matter of feelings, but this matter had to be resolved. Before it started to get dark, I finally got out of bed and had a late lunch. I probably didn't eat dinner after this. Our vacation started yesterday, so I could eat whenever I got hungry. If I wasn't hungry, I didn't have to eat. After washing up, I went to get Ari's letter from the mailbox. I removed Ari's letter from its beautiful envelope, as always.
クリス、そちらは今も雨が降っていますか？
Dear Chris, I wonder, is it still raining there as you read this letter?
こちらは相変わらずのいい天気です。
The weather here is lovely, as usual.
今日はナターレのはずだけど、ちゃんと教会にお祈りに行ったかな？
It's Natal today, and I wonder, did you go to church and pray?
去年までは私が一緒だったからよかったんだけど、今年はそれが少し心配です。
Up until last year, we'd always spent Natal together, so I'm a bit worried about this year.
クリスのことだから、朝早くは無理だろうね。
I know you're not a morning person, Chris.
やっぱりお昼くらいにでも行ったのかな。
You must have gone in the afternoon, I guess.
私も同じくらいの時間にお祈りに行ってるはずだから、気持ちが通じ合えてるといいね。
That's about when I went to pray too, and I hope our thoughts were together as one.
今年のお手紙もこれで終わりです。
This is my last letter for the year.
なんて言っても、すぐに来年のお手紙が届いちゃうけどね。
In any case, next year's letter will be there very soon.
最近はクリスが帰ってきた時のことばかり考えています。
Recently, I've been thinking a lot about the last time you came back.
今年は会えなかったけど、変わりはないかなって。
I hope that nothing's changed, even though we can't meet this year.
音楽学院で学んで、ずっと音楽も上手くなってるのかなって。
I wonder if you've learned and become a better musician at the school.
また、クリスのフォルテールが聞きたいです。
I also want to hear you play the fortel, Chris.
泣きたくなるくらいに聞きたいです。
I want to hear it so much that it makes me cry.
そういえば、卒業演奏のパートナーには、トルタではなく、別の人を選んだのかな。
Speaking of which, I guess you picked someone other than Torta to be your graduation recital partner?
ちょっと予想が外れちゃったけど、それでもクリスが決めたのなら、それが最善だったんだと思うよ。
It's a little unexpected, but if that's your decision, then I believe it must be for the best.
私がいる場所は遠すぎて、この手紙が届くまでの間にいろいろと変化してしまうから、何とも言えないんだけど。
I am so far away, and who can say what things may change by the time this letter gets to you?
でも、一つだけ分かっていることがあります。
But I know one thing for sure.
クリスは自分が正しいと思うことをしてください。
Chris, do what you think is right.
たとえそれがどんなことであろうとも、
No matter what that may be.
私は私で、クリスはクリスです。
I am my own person, as are you.
クリスが自分できちんと選んだ道を歩いてくれるのなら、私は何もかもを受け入れます。
As long as you choose your path carefully, there is nothing that I will not accept.
だから、もしも何かに迷ったときは、私の言ったことを思い出して。
And so, if you are ever at a loss, remember my words.
自分の正しいと思うことをしてください。
Chris, do what you think is right.
それが唯一の本当のお願いです。
That is my only true wish.
では、また来年。アリエッタ。
Until next year, Arietta. I was unable to write my response to that letter right away. Do what you think is right. Ari had written those words without knowing what was on my mind. If she had known, would she stop me, I wonder? Or would she say the same thing with a smile? No, I didn't even know what was right anymore. I definitely did not want to abandon Lise. That feeling grew stronger every time I recalled her singing by herself. But if asked whether that... Hey, yeah, Tylenol. Good job, Buttercup. Tylenol. But if asked whether that feeling was completely right, I had to say I didn't think so. I had no intention of giving up on Arietta either. But in the end, I would need to choose one or the other. It was nothing but an expectation, but it would probably become reality. My thoughts were with Lisa, and when I played the foretell for her, it sounded like the thoughts of a lover. That fact alone was enough to show that I had fallen for Lisa. And the more I became aware of that fact, the more space Lisa took up in my heart. I returned Ari's letter neatly to its envelope and left it on my desk without writing a reply. Thinking about Lisa had made me feel unsettled. I wonder where she was now. What was she doing? Grave was an excellent musician, certainly, but he was also very strict. I had become painfully aware of that by the second lecture. Someone who took such great pride in being a foretell player would never allow his daughter to choose a different path in life. I'm sure that until now, Lisa had not been able to mention her love of singing, and had been forced to practice the foretell. I recalled, with absolute clarity, something I'd heard long ago. Is it okay if I sing? I'd asked her what she meant, but Lisa didn't want to talk about it, so I hadn't noticed then. Nor had I realized what it meant. But I realized it now. That's why I wanted to know where Lisa was, and what she was doing. Lisa. I looked around me. I was afraid that Forney would hear the words that had slipped out. But Forney was nowhere to be seen, even though she usually noticed the delivery of Ari's letters. Until Forney appears and speaks to me. I made up that meaningless rule and decided to leave my letter writing until that happened. I lay down on my bed again and waited for time to pass. Huh? Someone was knocking at the door. Who would come at this time? Or rather, on this day? I could only think of Torda, but I also hoped that it might be Lisa. I was still dressed from going out to retrieve the letter, so I went to the door and opened it. Hello. Hello. Lisa. I didn't realize my cheeks had grown warm. Relief. No, it was closer to happiness. A more accurate word popped into my head, but I chased it from my thoughts.
昨日はごめんなさい。
Sorry about yesterday. Ah, that's okay.
ちょっと足を怪我してしまって、それで安静にしていなくちゃいけなかったんです。
I injured my foot, so I had to rest and recover. Huh? Injured? Lisa seemed to have a slight limp. I returned to my senses at those words and held her hand as I welcomed her into the room. Are you okay? Did you walk all the way here?
はい。でも大丈夫です。
Yes, but I'm fine. Then I realized that Lisa was wet from the rain. How long did it take her to come here, I wonder? I'll bring you some towels. Wait here. I didn't care if the floor got wet. I made her sit down and went to get the towels. Here, dry your hair with this.
はい。
Lise nodded with a look of surprise, as if unused to my forceful tone. I placed 2 or 3 dry towels on the desk, then went to the kitchen to prepare a warm drink. Lise seemed to be carrying some kind of box, which she placed on the desk before taking a towel.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you. Don't mention it. Quick, dry your hair. I was curious about the box, but my attention returned to getting the water boiling. While waiting, I returned to Lise's side. So, what happened to your foot?
いえ、大したことはないんですけど、階段を踏み外してしまって。
It's nothing serious, but I missed a step on the stairs. Who hasn't been there? You know, you're distracted, you're not paying attention, and you just completely miss a step. Lise removed her shoe, and even with her sock on, I could see the swelling. A bandage of some sort was tightly wound around it. Is that a bandage?
はい。でも、固定するためなので、それほど悪くはないんです。
Yes, but it's just to keep things in place. It's not that bad, really. Been there? Yeah. But you didn't have to come all the way here today.
でも、昨日の約束でしたので、先輩が心配してるかと。
But we promised to meet yesterday. I thought you might be worried. Well, I did worry. But if you're injured, we could have waited till you recovered.
でも、
But
明日からずっと新年に学院が始まるまで、私、用事があってここに来れないんです。
starting tomorrow, right up until school starts in the new year, I'll be busy and won't be able to come here. I see. Even so, you shouldn't force yourself to.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you. Keeping bones in place, but it's nothing? Yeah. Anyway, hold on a sec. I returned to the kitchen to prepare a cafe latte. I hadn't warmed the milk, but thinking it might be easier to drink lukewarm, I poured some in. More importantly, she needed to get warm. Here you go. Drink this for a start.
はい。
Okay. I sat down across from her and waited for her to settle down. I was probably far more anxious than she was, but I decided not to say anything until she finished her drink.
ごちそうさま。
That was nice. Lise looked into my eyes as she placed the cup on the desk.
ありがとうございました。
Thank you. You're welcome. By that time, I was feeling a lot calmer and had finished my own cup of coffee. But, is your foot really okay?
ここまで歩いて来られたくらいですから。
I was able to walk here, so I'd say yes. If you say so.
昨日は本当にごめんなさい。
I'm really sorry about yesterday. It's fine, really. We didn't come here just to say that, did you?
それもあるんですけど、あと一つだけ。
That and one other thing. What is it?
そのお詫びというか、ケーキを買ってきたんです。だから一緒に食べませんか？
It's a kind of apology, I guess. I bought a cake. Shall we? Cake? Cake? Chris will definitely eat your cake. That is horrible. She looks like she's like 14. She hurt her foot from running away from her dad, probably. Or trying to sneak away from her dad, maybe. Yeah, she might have been trying to sneak away from her dad and... Like, I don't think her dad's abusive or anything like that. Strict, but... I doubt she'd need to actively run from him. Yeah, she probably is 18. Like, she probably is supposed to be 18, I would think. You know, a music academy. She's probably supposed to be 18. Because music academy would suggest, like, you know, like a post-secondary education. But she genuinely looks like 12, if that. Like, I said 14 earlier, but she doesn't even look that old. She looks like she's maybe 12. Somewhere between 8 and 12, you know? She looks like a literal child. So joking about her cake makes me deeply uncomfortable.
Hi. そこで買ってきただけなんですけど、美味しいと評判のお店らしいので。
Yes, I just bought it from that store. The one that everyone says is nice. This box?
はい。先輩はもうご飯は食べましたか？お腹がいっぱいなら別に。
Yes, have you eaten? If you're full, there's no need to. Actually, I haven't had dinner yet, so the timing is just right.
え？だってもう10時を過ぎてますよ。
Huh? But it's already past 10. It's that late?
気づかなかったんですか？
You didn't notice? Look. When it's a day off, when it's a day where you don't have to do jack shit, let Chris have his cake and eat it too. Like, there are absolutely days. I mean, shit. I try to, like, come on here, like, for 8 o'clock every night, and there's still days where I fucking nearly lose track of time. Yay, depression! I was asleep.
それで寝癖が少しついているんですね。
So that's why your hair is a bit out of shape. Lise smiled brightly as she spoke. Outside of her singing, it was rare to see Lise smile like that. Even if she were only making fun of me, I still felt a pure joy. I'll make some tea then. Lise, you must have eaten your dinner a lot earlier, I imagine?
はい。
Yes. Then could you cut the cake while I get the tea going?
はい。
Sure. I got a knife and some small plates, which I passed to Lise.
こうかな。
I think this is right. Behind me, Lise was speaking very softly. I turned around to see what she was doing and found her gripping a knife dangerously, about to cut the hole-shaped cake. Lise? I was just a little bit worried, but Lisa was so absorbed in her task she didn't seem to hear me. Yeah, ripping a knife dangerously is not...
これをこうかな。
Okay, here we go. She was a girl, so I decided it was okay to leave the cake cutting to her, and I went back to the kitchen. What? Coffee, tea. They're gonna be all hyped up. And cake! Coffee, tea, and cake! She was a girl, so I decided what, girls are just inherently good at cutting things? Wow. Just ask Lorraine above. Fuck. That was probably inappropriate. And then, nearly in tears, Lise presented me with a slice of cake.
ごめんなさい。
I'm sorry. It's okay. Her hands must have been really shaking. It looked like it had been cut with a jigsaw and was practically squashed. Look. It doesn't need to look pretty. It's all gonna end up the same. It's all going in my mouth one way or the other. Her cake is probably better than ours. Hell no. Uncle Buck. Ari works at a bakery. I don't think it's possible to work at a bakery without getting caked up. Technical difficulties?
ごめんなさい。実はこういうの慣れてなくて。
You miss carbs? You miss carbs, Catherine? Aaliyah, do I have another YouTube channel? Just this one? Just this one. This is my only YouTube channel. I do not need another YouTube channel. I do have a Patreon. I do have a Patreon. Lots of interesting stuff on that. Me reacting to stuff that I wouldn't be able to react to on here because it would be copyrighted. So, cartoons, corner gas, music. Just a couple days ago, I did I recorded a reaction to the new Metric album, which is great. The new Metric album is very good. I'm sorry, actually. I'm not used to this sort of thing. You mean cutting?
はい。
Yes. Then you should have told me.
でも
Worth it. 240 pounds lost. Build my own BBL with weights. Just a little more weight to go. But I cook for myself sometimes, so I'm not bad with cutting things. Don't tell me you've never held a knife before. I mean, probably like for cutting her meal, like, cutting a piece of meat or something.
はい。
That's right. I meant that as a joke, but Lise nodded her head in embarrassment. I see. Well then, for a first-timer, I think you did quite well. That wasn't the best or most subtle attempt at flattery, but Lisei's face lit up, as if she couldn't contain her joy.
そうですか?
Really? Yeah, some try not to laugh stuff. Yeah. Come to think of it, she was born with a silver spoon, right? She didn't normally give off that vibe, but this moment of unguarded joy made her look so much like a princess it was hilarious. Come on, Lisa, you need to eat too. Okay. Still smiling, Lisei started on her own piece of cake. One look at her plate showed that her slice was even more mangled. It had fallen on its side, and almost all the cream was on the plate. She was scooping it up with her fork, and somehow it just didn't look delicious. Is it delicious?
Hi.
Yes. Uh-oh, she's got a piece of cream. She's got a little bit of cream on her. Yes, delicious, isn't it? Logically, the taste shouldn't change. Appearances didn't matter, it was all the same inside your mouth. Exactly. Yes, it's delicious. Thanks to a little mind over matter, the cake actually tasted good. Or perhaps it was because Lisei was here, enjoying herself as I'd never seen her do before. That probably made me happy too. And deep in my heart, I apologize for the infidelity of such thoughts. To both Lisei and Arietta. Before Lisei's smile clouded over, I managed to restore my smile. Hold on, you have some cream on you. It had been there from the start, but I chose not to mention it until now. I told her to keep still and wiped it off with my finger. I thought about what to do with the cream for a moment, then put it in my mouth. I mean... still good, even if it came off somebody's face. I had thought that it'd be embarrassing to bring it to Lisei's lips. But this was pretty embarrassing as well.
Yeah.
Nothing. Lisei returned to her cake. Lick it, Chris. I mean, if you're worried about what to do with it, then napkins exist for a reason, you know? That's why napkins exist. Or just, like, wipe it on your plate. Yeah, just be like... Yeah, wipe it off her face and then wipe it on your plate. I felt her eyes on me from time to time, and when she looked away, I'd look at her face instead. Pressure washer. Well, thank you for inviting me over. The pleasure was mine, and thank you for the delicious cake. Well then, I'll walk you to your house. Oh no, it's a long way. All the more reason I should go with you. But... I'm worried about your foot. If I go with you, it'll set my mind at ease. That might have been a little too sly. It was true that I was worried, but I knew that Lisei couldn't say no if I phrased things that way. And that was the reason she walked all the way here, despite her injury. Let's get an umbrella in town, okay?
Hi.
Okay. Lisei nodded, looking at the ground. Thank you. So I'm pretty sure I won't finish Lisei's path this week. This game's longer than I thought. Lisei had arrived at my room after 10. It was still the same day, but it was fairly late. How are you for time?
時間ですか？それは大丈夫だと思いますけど。
Huh? Time? I think it should be okay, but... We chose streets with shelter, ones that led to the main street. You think? What's wrong?
家の者には内緒で抜けてきたので。
Well, I didn't tell anyone. I just sneaked out. And that's okay?
バレなければ大丈夫だと思います。
Yes, as long as no one finds out. Yeah. Yeah. It's only a crime if you get caught. That may be so, but... I'm very lost, but it is fun to play a game while you're playing a game. We reached the main street and I bought an umbrella, but there wasn't a chance to use it just yet. There weren't many houses with ease between my room and here, and probably between the new district and Lisei's home. That's why we wouldn't need the umbrella until we got to the new district. Lisei, do you often sneak out like this?
いえ、これが初めてです。
Not at all. This is my first time. You'll be scolded if they find out, huh?
それは。でも、見つからなければ大丈夫ですから。
Well, but it'll be fine if they don't. I'm sorry if worrying about me made you do something so risky.
いえ、いいんです。私がそうしたかっただけなので。
No, it's fine. I wanted to do this. Okay. Lisei sounded unusually forceful. Her face turned red. That confirmed it. It wasn't just me. Lisei liked me in return as well. Of course, we performed ensembles together before, so I knew that she didn't dislike me. But Lisei was unable to hide her positive emotions. And I was unable to pretend that I didn't notice them. Or the fact that it was Lisei and not Ariete who was uppermost in my mind.
Ah, ここまででいいですから。
Here is fine. What do you mean?
だって夜も遅いですから。
It's so late. That's why I'm here.
でも。
But let me walk you to your door. I'll be really worried otherwise. Lisei actually walked without too much trouble, just slowly due to the constraint of the bandage. I wish they would do a remake of OG Roller Coaster Tycoon, but Jurassic Park style. Why don't we have that? Like, remake Roller Coaster Tycoon, but throw dinosaurs in? You want a version of Roller Coaster Tycoon that has dinosaurs in it? Is that what you're saying, Catherine? Because that probably would be pretty fun. That would probably be pretty cool. There were times when she almost tripped, and I gave her my hand many times for support.
でも。
But you make your own Jurassic Parks? Ah. Oh, so you want to have like a You know, one of those types of games, but it's Jurassic Park. Dinos and roller coasters. It'd be dope. And then the goal is to see how long you can go before disaster strikes. Like, it always ends in disaster. No matter what you do, at some point, it ends in disaster. You just have to go as long as you can before disaster strikes and the dinosaurs get out and start killing people. That's where you actually build the dino exhibits. Because I feel like that is crucial to Jurassic Park. Like, I feel like that's crucial to the entire premise of Jurassic Park, is that shit goes wrong. It is a terrible idea. Why doesn't she just say she doesn't want to get busted with a boy late at night? That is a fair point, Uncle Buck. You don't have to worry about me.
わかりました。
Alright. She's hoping not to get busted at all, I think is the point. Like, her plan is to sneak back in without anybody realizing she ever left. We started walking again. It looked like for the first time since coming to this city, an umbrella would be of some use. Here it is. Lise looked up at me as if gauging my reaction. I knew somehow what she was trying to get at. You could tell instantly that it was a magnificent house. Around here, a little ways into the new district, all buildings were large and grand. Noticeably grander than all of them, however, was Lise's house. If I thought of it as Grave's house, that made complete sense. Up until that point, I hadn't thought very much about the relationship between Lise and Grave. Even as I pretended that I understood, seeing the reality of it before my eyes filled me with a sense of dissonance. Then again, I'd probably get used to it soon, and with that thought I turned to Lise.
ごめんなさい。
I'm sorry. For what?
お父様のこと知ってたんですよね。
You knew about my father, right? Yes, I found out about the same time as I learned about the Fortel course.
隠すつもりはなかったんですけど、
I didn't mean to keep it from you. There's no need to worry about that. Instead, if you knew about what happened, then...
お父様から、話はされました。
I heard about it from father. And you...
でも私は、歌が...
But Lise was trembling, but her voice was firm.
歌が好きなんです。
I like singing. Yes.
私、歌ってもいいんですか?
Is it okay if I sing? Yes.
本当に?
Really? Yes, of course. You're free to do so. If you really want to sing, then I think you should sing.
クリス先輩、ありがとうございます。これからもよろしくお願いします。
Chris, thank you for everything that will come to. Lise turned bright red, but she spoke clearly.
パートナーとして。
As partners. Thank you, Lise. I look forward to it as well. I bowed in response to Lise's over-the-top bow. I wasn't able to ask about her plans for the next few days, but I made her take the umbrella and watched her go inside. My feelings were probably fixed at that time. I had to write my letter to Arietta after that. It was going to be a cruel letter, one that she'd never hoped for. what I think is right. Right this second, that would be giving Lise the chance to laugh. It wasn't the start of a breakup, but my letter was probably going to hurt Ari. However, I couldn't lie to her. With the last shred of honesty left in me, I had to tell her the truth in my letter. In the stillness of the morning, my eyes opened by themselves. There was absolute quiet in the room, and the cold air caressed my face. I hadn't yet posted the letter to Ari that I'd written yesterday, of course. There was still time to undo things. I heard a voice inside me say that. But it was already too late for me. Do what you think is right. That was indeed what Ari had said in her letter. No matter what that may be. Those words would become my excuse.
朝からなんて顔してるの?
It's too early for that kind of face, Shirley. Morning.
おはよう。質問の答えは?
Morning. You haven't answered my question. I haven't looked in the mirror, so I don't know. Dear Ari, I fell in love with a younger woman that can sing. Ooh, yeah, because Ari's kind of self-conscious about her inability to sing. Ari's kind of self-conscious about her lack of musical ability. So yeah, that would hurt her even more, actually. Fell in love with a younger woman. Dear Ari, I fell in love with a younger woman. Fucker, we're barely out of high school! What do you mean, younger woman? What do you mean, younger woman? I'm 20 years old. How are you getting younger? Why are you going younger than that? Creep? You know what, Ari? You might be dodging a bullet with this one. I haven't looked in the mirror, so I don't know. Forney descended gently next to my pillow and stared at me.
もう決めたんでしょ? なら今さらくよくよしたってしょうがないじゃない。
6 months. You've made up your mind, haven't you? No point fretting about it now. I know. I told Forney everything yesterday. I couldn't hide it anymore, and when classes started next year, Lise would probably come over quite often. I told her about that, and about Ari too. Forney liked Torta and Ari, so I'd expected to get a real scolding from her. But Forney had said the same thing that Ari did in her letter.
クリスが正しいと思うことをすればいいんじゃない?
Just do what you think is right, Chris. She'd said that with a sad smile.
で、その後は?
Okay, now what? Now? I haven't thought about that. It's a day off, so I was going to just relax.
ひどいよ、クリス。
What? You're such a meanie, Chris. What do you mean?
結局昨日を歌わせてくれなかったじゃない。リセが来ている時は我慢してたし、その後も帰ってきたら話し込んじゃってさ。
I didn't get to sing at all yesterday, did I? First Lise came over, then we had that long talk after she left. Sorry. Forney continued her tirade, but I knew that Forney wasn't really mad at me. It was still fresh in my mind how serious she'd looked as she listened. Perhaps this was Forney's way of cheering me up. And to be honest, her words actually made me feel better.
謝るんじゃなくてさ、ほら、なんか言うことがあるんじゃない?
Don't apologize. Good grief, isn't there something you should be saying?
だ寝ぼけてるの？
You're still asleep, aren't you? Maybe. I have no idea what you're getting at. Playing dumb, I hammed up my confusion. Really? That's not going to wake me up.
歌わせてよ。
I want to sing! Well, no one... Who's stopping you, girl? Who's stopping you, lady? Go ahead and sing. So that's it.
そんなことって、クリスにとってはそんなことかもしれないけど。
Yes, that! It may not mean much to you, Chris, but... I'm sorry. What I meant was, I don't mind if that's all it is.
本当に？
Really? Are you doubting me? Yes.
だって、いつも日曜の夜に歌ってたじゃない。それが昨日だけないんだもん。
Well, I always sing on Sunday nights, right? That was yesterday. Forney sounded quite serious, unexpectedly so. I'll be honest. I kinda side with her. I get where she's coming from. I absolutely get where she's coming from. I do this thing on this day. And now I don't get to do... And then this day has come and passed, but I didn't do this thing. In my case, it's the tism. It's that touch of the tism. You know, when I've got a schedule, and that schedule gets thrown off, man, I hate it. She wasn't just cheering me up. Perhaps this was how she really felt. True. For no apparent reason, I thought of Ari. For now, I was all that Forney had. All she could do was look outside the window the whole day, or sing by herself. And everything else depended on my actions. She could sing along if I played the fortel, and because I invited her, she was able to go outside. Perhaps I've underestimated just how important that was to Forney. Sorry. How about we spend the whole day doing ensembles?
え、本当?
Huh? Really? Whenever you're ready. I don't have anyone to practice with now anyway.
いたらしないつもりだったの?
If you did, you wouldn't play for me? Nah, even if I did, I'd still play for you.
ならよろしい.
Good boy. Thank you.
何真面目な顔でそんなこと言ってるのよ.
Should put her in his pocket and take her to school? I feel like that I would have, I feel like there'd be problems with that. I feel like there'd be risks with that. Why did you say that so seriously? Do you want me to make it a joke instead?
違うけど?
No, but... Anyway, I'll just post the letter real quick. Wait here. Okay.
Ah. なんか久しぶり.
Phew, it's been a while. Was that sarcasm? We're just one day later than usual.
そう、嫌味のつもり。私のことなんか忘れちゃってる。クリスへのね。
Yes, that was sarcasm. Directed at the boy who forgot all about me. Okay, ready?
Hi!
Ready! I've been playing nothing but Lisei's song recently, but my fingers surprised me with how smoothly they moved. The first few chords sounded beautiful. Perhaps Grave's lectures were having some effect. I didn't like to admit it, but he had real talent, as well as the ability to instruct others. As always, Forney took the music into herself, and overlaid it with her voice. Despite her small body, her voice was as loud as any human's, and she produced beautiful notes that were so clear they seemed to bypass your ears and hit you directly. They think he was crazy, because he'd be talking to himself. I mean, that would probably wouldn't be a problem. I'd be more worried about, like, would she be okay? An entire day away from this building? The gentle motion of her wings reflected the song's rhythm. The sounds were with her, and the song expressed itself from within her. Many things had happened last week, and the ensemble with Lisei hadn't gone as planned. It had been a long time since I felt this close to music. In the middle of all that, I thought of Forney and Lisei. Hey! What happened?
クリス、今別のこと考えてたでしょ。
Chris, your mind was somewhere else, right? She'd stopped so suddenly, both my brain and my body froze up and didn't work for a while. What?
さっきまでいい調子だったのに、今いきなり音が乱れたの。
Them kids are pretty wonky, or pretty judgy. We were doing so well, and then your sound went all wonky. Oh, did it?
他のこと考えてたでしょ。
You were thinking of something else, weren't you? No. Well, it happens sometimes.
なんか気に入らない。
I don't like this. Okay, I admit it. I'm sorry. I apologized frankly, and instead of getting angry, Forney muttered something with an almost sheepish look.
謝らないでよ。
Don't apologize. Why not?
私のわがままじゃない。
I was just being selfish. What are you saying?
だから、
I said, Forney. I tried to sound as gentle as possible. You dummy.
何よ。
What? You dummy is what I said. Even I knew that my face had broken into a smile. I poked her forehead with the tip of my finger, which almost made her fall over.
バカはクリスじゃない。
You're the big dummy, Chris! Uh-huh, sure.
言い返せ
Say it! Nuh-uh.
バカ
Dummy! Yeah, dummy.
あ、私に言ったな
That was for me. That was for both of us. Why, you... Come on, let's forget about that and go back to practicing. I won't think about anything else.
本当
Really? Yes, I promise.
になら、いいか。
Well, I guess that's fine. Thanks. I lightly rubbed her fluttering wings, then turned to face the Fortell once more. Usually, the days before the New Year were supposed to pass by uneventfully. But this year, things would get a little noisy, it seemed. With the songs of a tiny fairy, whom I'd have to part with in a few months. With the sounds of my beloved Fortell, played however I wanted. That was my way of making amends, perhaps. When Lisei wasn't around, I wanted to do something for other people with my time. Right now, I was only able to do something for Forney, and not Ari, who deserved my apology most of all. Perhaps such amends had no meaning at all. But I believe that they did, and continued playing the Fortell for Forney's sake. What little time I had left would be offered to this musical fairy. Without any fanfare, the new year had already begun when I awoke. I had no errands to run, so I was about to go back to sleep when I saw Forney standing on the other side of my pillow.
Ohayo!
Morning! Kinda want to hear Lise play the Fortell. Morning.
今日は何の日でしょう?
And what day is it today? Why, it's Christmas Day, sir! It's New Year's. Good night.
その通り。今日は新しい年の、って、にゃ!
That's right. Today's the start of... Hey! Still sleepy. I peeked at the clock before my eyes closed. It wasn't even noon yet. I could have gotten up, but I didn't have a reason not to go back to sleep.
後でひどいよ。
You'll be sorry. Oh, I'm so scared.
とりあえず、目ぐらい開けてよ。
Anyway, open your eyes at least. Why?
話をするときは、人の目を見なさいって言われたでしょ?
Weren't you taught to look at a person when they're speaking to you? Technically, Forney wasn't a person, but it would be unkind to tease her like that. Yes, you're absolutely right.
よろしい。
That's better. But I don't have any errands to run today.
どこにも?
None at all? There may have been plenty of people being rowdy yesterday, but I'm sure there will be some today as well.
買い物は?
What about shopping? I did it all last year, remember?
暇なの?
So you're totally free. I want to spend my day in peace and quiet.
じゃあさ、歌おうか。
Well then, let's sing! You've been singing every day, haven't you? Let's take today off.
はあ、約束が違う。
That's not what you promised. What about last year's promise?
Yeah.
What? Kidding. But I'm sleepy, so let's do it tonight. Besides, it's Sunday. Sunday nights are our usual time, right?
それじゃいつも通りじゃない。
But today isn't like any other day. There's nothing wrong with the usual way. Today is Sunday. New Year's or not, that's another issue.
夕方から?
At night then? Yes.
絶対に?
Definitely? Definitely.
ケチ.
Meanie. That's right.
否定くらいしてよ.
You're supposed to deny it. If I did, you'd make me play the Fortell, right?
おお、その手があったか。
Oh, so that's an option. You didn't notice. Anyway, that's how it is, so just wait until nighttime.
もう、仕方ないか。
So be it. Thanks. Now, good night.
おやすみ。
Good night. Good night. I closed my eyes for a while, but I kept hearing the sound of Forney moving her legs restlessly next to my pillow. Just as I was about to doze off, Forney started singing a beautiful melody. It was a song I'd heard before, perhaps. It made me feel extremely nostalgic. Something I'd heard somewhere. But maybe not. Somewhere between dreams and reality, I was drifting along on gentle waves, and then I was fast asleep. Forney? Right after I opened my eyes, I called out to Forney thinking she'd be in the same place. And after a while, I finally got a response.
Hi, hi! ちょっと待ってね!
Yes, yes, just a sec. From the desk, Forney glided across the short distance to the bed and landed gently.
おはよう!
Morning! What are you talking about? The morning is long gone.
知ってるって!
I know that! Keep your shirt on. Well then, shall we do our ensemble?
あ、ごまかそうとしてるでしょ!
You're trying to cover up, aren't you? Of course. Ugh! What about the... Aren't you supposed to get... What about the letter? From Ari. Before our ensemble, I realized I'd gone outside. I wasn't expecting anything, but my body was on autopilot as I opened the mailbox. But there was a familiar envelope inside. I took it out and looked for the sender. Arietta Fine. That handwriting, which I knew so well, but made my heart ache.
Mo, どこ行ってたのよ? 何も言わずにいきなり出てくからびっくりしちゃったじゃない.
Goodness, where were you? You scared me going out all of a sudden like that, without saying anything. Forney was being kind, perhaps, by doing her best not to mention the letter. But no matter how much I tried to forget, there was no doubt that it was in my hands now.
それ、あるからの手紙?
Is that Ari's letter? Yeah.
なら、ちょっと消えてるね.
Then I'll disappear for a while, okay? Without waiting for my response, Forney vanished. Forney! Without that talkative fairy, the room seemed incredibly empty. Perhaps it was the guilt and anxiety that made me afraid of being alone.
早く読みなさいよ. 待ってるんだから.
Go on, read it, I'm waiting! Gah!
朝からずっと待ってるんだからね.
I've been waiting since morning, you know? Ah, okay. Got it.
よろしい.
Good boy. Forney. She'd reappeared to scold me, I bet. Though it was also kind of her to let me be alone. I promised myself that Forney would have her ensemble right after I'd read the letter. I was probably the one who wanted that more eagerly.
クリス、この前の手紙、読みました。
Dear Chris, I've read your last letter.
とりあえず言えることは、本当のことを書いてくれてありがとう。
All I can say
そ
for
れだ
now,
けです。
all I can say for now is, thank you for telling me the truth.
もしクリスが優しい言葉で嘘をついたら、私はバカだからきっと信じてあなたを待ってしまったかもしれません。
If you had lied to me, Chris, I would have believed it and waited for you like a fool, because that's how I am.
これは全然嫌味でも何でもなくて本当の気持ち。
I'm not being sarcastic. That's how I really feel.
嘘の優しさは相手を傷つけるだけだってクリスもちゃんと知ってたんだね。
Lies only hurt others. I'm sure you knew that, Chris.
だからこそ私はクリスとのことをきちんと受け入れ、こうして手紙を書くことができました。
It's for that reason that I accepted things and was able to write this letter to you.
別れは辛いことだけど、それもすぐに忘れられるから。
It's hard to say goodbye, but we will forget soon enough.
クリスは早く私のことを忘れてください。
Chris, please forget about me.
私もすぐに忘れるように努力するから。
I'll do my best to forget you too.
だからクリス、
And please,
あなたはあなたの正しいと思うことをしてください。
do what you think is right.
アリエッタ。
Love, Arietta. Well, damn! She took that surprisingly well. I mean, how can you forget when Torta looks just like her? Man, Torta's gonna kill us! She's gonna be furious. I placed the letter back in its envelope and put it in the drawer. It's just a little bit of dry skin this time, Uncle Buck. Like, it wasn't a scab. It was literally just a piece of dry skin. I wouldn't be writing a reply to that letter, I suppose. Ari probably wasn't expecting one, nor did I have anything else to say. Chris, please forget about me. I'll do my best to forget you too.
終わった？なら歌を歌おうよ。もうどれだけ歌えるかわからないんですさ。
Done? Then let's sing. I don't know how much time we'll have for that, you know. I was suddenly brought back to reality by that bright voice. What did you say?
終わりの時は必ず来るんだよ。
The end will come someday, for sure.
なら、その時まで楽しく歌っていたいと思うじゃない？
That's why I want to enjoy our songs while I can. Forney, what are you going to do after all of this?
これからって？
Huh? You mean now? After I leave this place.
さあ、何も変わらないんじゃない？
Who knows? Nothing will change, I guess? Will you still be here?
そうじゃないかもしれないし、そうかもしれない。
Maybe, maybe not. That's vague. Forney laughed again, then she spoke in a song-like voice.
その時が来れば、わかるよ。
When the time comes, you'll see. Alright, Dan, sadly I do have to stop here for today. So I guess it will be... Well, not next week, because next week I am going to play another game. Like I said, it will just be a one-off game. And then we'll get back to this. Maybe next time we play this, we'll finish this route? I will say, there are certain scenes that feel like they go a little bit long. You know, like, it does feel like there's bits that could be, like, cut out to make it a little bit, I don't know, a little bit smoother a narrative. Did you ever notice Colonial or Colonel Sanders on the wall back there? I hadn't really noticed how much it looks like Colonel Sanders. Anyway, yeah, so next week, one-off game. I hope people will enjoy that one. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next. I'll be here tomorrow. I'll see you all tomorrow. So good night, everybody.